believe with them a concert. In the church, on the street, when you set it, them a see, they will smile while they plot for you down far. Bad mind never need a reason. Only hatred where much is given. Only hatred for the life we living. Problem and stress back and all I'm grieving. A fake friend I picture you in the fake friend I bust down your door. Fake friend no love like creator. Me not give no fake friend my heart. They push and you fall. You stay if you choose it. You try to be nice and they try and abuse it. They building walls to block my view, but Jericho was done fall. Me I pray, yeah. See me not stray, yeah. Me I pray come me come from far. Now I'm the house money drip on no car. Me I pray, yeah. Me not stray.
From every corner of the world comes the DBS 1315 Total News.
Good afternoon and welcome to the DBS Lunchtime News. My name is Alian Christopher. In the headlines, Speaker of the House of Assembly Joseph Isaac says Dominica presents a number of opportunities for young people. From the region, Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister defends U.S. President Donald Trump's partnership and says Security Pact will benefit CARICOM. And internationally, U.S. French President Emmanuel Macron announces a defensive mission to reopen Strait of Hormuz. These are the headlines. We're looking at this lunchtime. The details of the news when we return.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tensa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
You've worked hard to build your dream home. Now it's time to protect it with ICWI's A-Plus Homeowners Policy. From hurricane damage to unexpected losses, we've got you covered with the best homeowners protection in the region. Protect your most valuable asset with coverage for what matters most when it matters the most. ICWI, we know insurance. You know you're protected. ICWI, serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com or call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbour Lane and Holland Street, Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
Welcome back to DBS Lunchtime News. My name once again, Alian Christopher. Speaker of the House of Assembly Joseph Isaac says Dominica presents a number of opportunities for young people. He delivered remarks at the ecumenical service at Our Lady of Fairhaven Cathedral this morning in observance of Commonwealth Day today.
Set your personal vision to educate yourself, but with the mindset to build Dominica, to return regardless of where you go, to rebuild Dominica. According to Bob Marley, the great Bob Marley, using his line in one of his songs, he says, in the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty, which can be interpreted to mean that someone has all the opportunities around them, where they are currently, but they cannot see it. Instead, they go to faraway lands and never return to build their country. But to the youth today, and to the teachers, and to everyone listening to me, as I said, I'm always happy to address the youth. There is hope and opportunities for you. We get educated, we go to Cambridge, we go to MIT, US, and never return. And criticize. But I'm telling you, the youth, that there are opportunities. Look at the Kalinago brand. Why over 1,000 years or more, the Kalinago people are involved in using vetiver, making baskets and everything? Why can't we have this beautiful Kalinago lady promoting a brand where we have a nice Kalinago brand to compete with land?
And that is Speaker of the House of Assembly, Joseph Isaac. Meantime, President of Dominica, Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton, says the Commonwealth nations have untapped potential for prosperous trade among trusted partners. Her Excellency delivered the Commonwealth Day message from His Majesty King Charles III, the head of the Commonwealth.
In a world that can feel increasingly fragmented, this voluntary union of free association remains rare and precious. A forum for open and honest discussion and debate to help improve the lives of the nearly 3 billion people who call our member states home. Our Commonwealth of Nations holds untapped potential for prosperous trade between trusting partners. With nearly 2/3 of our population under the age of 30, we are a family defined by youth and possibility. It is our shared responsibility to ensure that they inherit not only hope and ambition, but also a world in which they can flourish. That inheritance depends upon the health of our planet and on the restoration of the natural world on which we depend. Across so many parts of our Commonwealth, climate change is not an abstract or distant threat, but a lived reality.
And that's President of Dominica, Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton. The Egbert Germain Wing Roof Restoration Project at St. Mary's Academy has received an injection of funds from the class of 1974-1975. Dr. Damien Dublin, a student of the class, presented over $15,000 to principal of the school, Sylvia John Baptist, during the school's assembly this morning.
Our reunion last year, October 2025, gave us the opportunity not only to reconnect as classmates and friends, but also to reflect on the tremendous role that SMA played in our development. We therefore felt it was important that our celebration include a tangible expression of gratitude to the institution that gave us so much. It is in that spirit that the class of 1974-75 is pleased to present the contribution in the amount of $15,744 to the St. Mary's Academy Alumni Infrastructural Development Fund, Inc., in support of the Egbert Germain Wing Roof Rehabilitation Project. In doing so, we also honor the legacy of Brother Egbert Germain, whose leadership and dedication to excellence helped shape the lives of so many students who passed through this institution. Our hope is that this contribution will play a small part in ensuring that the next generation of students at SMA, as all of you there, will continue to benefit from a strong and inspiring learning environment, and that our contribution will also serve as a motivation to get other SMA alumni across the globe to do likewise.
And that is Dr. Damien Dublin of the SMA class of 1974-1975. Minister of State in the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Social Services with responsibility for social services and gender affairs, Cassandra Williams, has announced 2 new initiatives aimed at strengthening gender equality and social empowerment in Dominica. The announcement was made as part of activities marking International Women's Day observed on Sunday.
In keeping with this year's theme of giving and collective progress, I am pleased to announce 2 important initiatives being implemented with the support of UN Women. These initiatives will strengthen gender response, social protection, and economic empowerment. First, we will improve the collection and use of gender data to better understand and recognize the value of unpaid care and domestic work, which is so often carried by women but rarely measured. Second, we will pilot targeted support for women receiving public assistance, including improved access to childcare, skills training, and health services to strengthen their economic resilience. These efforts reflect our belief that when we support families, value care, and invest in women, we create stronger communities and a stronger nation.
And that is the Minister of State in the Ministry of Health, Cassandra Williams. That's the National Focus. Stay tuned for news from the region and the world up next.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was devant jour, so she asked him, "What time is it, Huzzy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. "Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again." Husband says, "Well, I guess you wouldn't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised." When she heard those romantic words, her picker stand up, her eyes started to glow, her face light up like dumplings. But she thought she was being dumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She says, "Look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style." They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, phone call, telephone, email.
You're simply the best.
For over 55 years, ICWI has stood strong, protecting homes and properties across the Caribbean. Through every storm, every challenge, we've been tried, tested, and trusted. With a robust reinsurance program, we're built to last and built to be there for you when you need us the most. Choose ICWI Property Insurance. Serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com. Call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbor Lane and Holland Street in Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
Welcome back now for news from the region. Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesa is seeking to reassure that the recently formed military alliance between Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, and the Donald Trump administration will ultimately benefit all of CARICOM. While speaking to members of the Trinidad and Tobago diaspora in Florida following the Shield of the Americas summit, Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesa defended her partnership with the controversial U.S. president, describing him as a brave and visionary leader. On the international scene, French President Emmanuel Macron on Monday warned that an attack on Cyprus was an attack on all of Europe and said France and its allies were preparing a defensive mission to reopen the Strait of Hormuz as the Middle East war entered its second week. Speaking during a visit to Cyprus to discuss regional security, Macron said the mission would be aimed at escorting container ships and tankers in order to gradually reopen the Strait of Hormuz after the end of the hottest phase of the conflict. Well, that's the news. Stay tuned for the DBS Lunchtime Sport Report. Up next with Gavin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500. Easy Max Pro of $10,000 and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards with the Lunchtime Sports Update. Let's bull off with cricket news as India's captain Surya Kumar Yadav has praised his team's togetherness as they lifted the 2026 ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Well, India became the first team to win back-to-back Championships and the first team to win the title at home as they pounded New Zealand in a one-sided final yesterday. Well, we'll hear from Yadav at 6:20 this evening. Let's also tell you that a late cameo from Erwin Burton proved to be the difference as the VF Inc. hard hitters made it 2 wins on the trot, beating the cynical Red Force as the Kasani Laville Maho T20 Softball League continued last night. Red Force were bowled out for 152 batting first. The hard hitters replied for 155 for 7 and 16.5 overs. We'll give you some more details on that game at 6:20. We can also tell you that the Sufreya Knight Riders, they won by default over the Sunrise Park Rangers. And in the Division 1 last weekend, the Dr. Mark Risers scored an 8-wicket win over Buster Warner. Schools basketball continues this afternoon. There are 2 games at 2 venues. Well, at the Massac Indoor Facility, we'll see the Orion Academy taking on the Pottsville Secondary School boys. That game gets underway at about 3 o'clock. And in the girls division in Marigot, the Dominica State College will take on the Northeast Comprehensive. Let's bring you some domino news as Public Enemy, Skills and Casgori are among some of the big names falling or failing to advance to the round of 16 in the West Coast Cooperative Credit Union Domino League tournament. League coordinator Delvin Esprit says that some heavyweights were knocked out over the weekend. We'll give you a full roundup at 6:20. Football news quickly. New India Goodwill Runners have returned to the summit of women's football as they captured the DFA Women's Premier League title last night. The Goodwill Runners beat the Roosevelt Scarlet Bombers 3-2 to lift the championship. Also, Valvoline reunited into the finals of the DFA's Champions Cup as they used a strong second-half performance to beat the Roosevelt Scarlet Bombers in the semi-finals on the weekend. And, of course, we also saw in track and field news that the Carifta Games gold medalist Alison James will represent Dominica at the 2026 World Athletics Under-20 Championships as he met the qualification standards in Jamaica on the weekend. He tossed an impressive 69.36 meters in the javelin event. We'll give you some more details on that at 6:20 as well. Also, just a quick recap of some of the cricket action in the Kalinago territory on the weekend. Daniel Jupiter got a half-century to power the BA Grinders to the 2025-2026 Kalinago Premier League title yesterday at Jolly John's Park. The Grinders, they got past the Isulukati Bombers in the finals via the Duckworth-Lewis method. Well, that's all the time we're going to have for sports. We can head across to the Dominican National Lotteries as it's now time for the Lotto Draw on DBS Radio.
Our wings with signature sauces and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro. Good food, good vibes.
Turn $2 into $2,000 when you play 4. Choose any 4 numbers from 1 to 22. Match all 4 numbers and you win $2,000. Match 3 numbers and you win $40. If there is a jackpot winner, then match 3 and you win $20. Match 2 gives you $4. You can be a grand winner every day when you play 4. Tickets cost $2 and are available from all our lottery agents. Dominican National Lottery, everything is possible.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for tuning in. It's now time for another midday draw here at Dominica National Lottery. I'm your host, Michelle Lewis, and it's time for some Play 4. Good luck. The first lucky number is 15. Your second lucky number is 7. The third winning number is number 3. And your fourth lucky number is number 12. To recap, this afternoon's winning numbers for Play 4 are 15, 7, 3, and 12. And that's Play 4 with our grand winners every day. Up next, it's Big 4 with Multi-X.
Need $5,000? Then scratch away today with Fast 5,000 Scratch Card. Reveal 3 like symbols in any game across and win the prize for that game. Reveal 3 5-times symbols and win 5 times that prize. For only $10, there are 16 games to win the highest prize of $5,000. Increase your earnings with Fast 5,000 scratch card.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for staying tuned. It's time for a big win and an easy score with your Select 4. This afternoon's winning numbers for Big 4 are 9, 8, 1, and 1. And it's time to reveal the multi-X ball. The multi-X ball chosen is FP. To recap, the winning numbers for Big 4 are 9, 8, 1, and 1. And that multi-X ball, it's FP. Big 4, it's an easy score. Up next, it's Pick 2 with multi-X.
Play 2 and then multiply with multi-X, win up to 5 times.
If you love playing Daily 3 and Big 4, then Pick 2 is your game for sure. Give it a try and watch your winnings multiply.
It's easy to win.
And we're back and ready to play to win with some Pick 2. Let's watch those winnings multiply. Good luck. This afternoon's lucky numbers for Pick 2 are 9 and 2. The multi-X ball chosen is FP. To recap, the winning numbers this afternoon for Pick 2 are 9 and 2. And your multi-X ball, it's FP. Pick 2 and play to win. Up next, it's One Off.
Everybody rock your body.
Now you can win even if you one off. One Off is the all-new and exciting game from the Dominica National Lottery. Simply select your 3-digit numbers from 0 to 9. Place your wager for only $2 per wager, with each additional wager costing $2. And just imagine, if any or all of the lucky numbers are off by one number, higher or lower of the winning numbers, you win.
You really do.
Play One Off from the Dominica National Lottery and win anyway.
We're back and ready to win anyway with some One Off, the game where you can still be a winner, even if you're off by just one number higher or lower. Let's play. This afternoon's 3 lucky digits for One Off are 8, 9, and 2. To recap, those winning numbers for One Off are 8, 9, and 2. Play One Off and win anyway. Up next, it's Daily 3 with multi-X.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
Looking for flavor that blasts your taste buds? Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominican National Lottery office. Sink your teeth into our famous Blast Burger. Savor our wings with signature sauces and sip in style with handcrafted cocktails that are bold and refreshing. Whether it's a night out or a celebration, we've got the view, the food, and the fun. Open daily from 5 p.m. Contact us at 275-4041. Blast Bistro. Good food, good vibes.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for staying tuned. It's now time for some Daily 3 with multi-X. Hold on to those tickets. Good luck. The first lucky number is number 1. Your second lucky number is 9. And the third winning number is 0. And it's time for the multi-X ball. The multi-X ball chosen is 3X, tripling the winnings. To recap, the winning numbers for Daily 3 are 1, 9, and 0. And that multi-X ball is 3X,